Hey guys, it's Michaela and I look wretched. I literally just straightened my hair, so that's why it's like really bad. I was just like lazy. But today we're going to be doing a full face of first impressions, including the makeup that I got for Christmas. But yeah, I hope you guys like this and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you do. So these are really old from Tarte. I got them in PR. No, I'm kidding. It was like a free gift if you bought stuff. I use that to put my ears, my hair back, and then I have a ponytail somewhere. But yeah. My mirror is literally so disgusting. Do you see that? Okay, it's fine. I'm really shiny, because you know. But before we get into the eyes, we're gonna first we're just gonna take our concealer that we're using later, and I'm just gonna prime our eyes because I don't have any new primers. And I'm just gonna take my Luxie brush. And I also don't have any brow products, so we're just not gonna do our brows today. Because why not? Okay, all good. Prime the face using a new primer, the Avon Magic Face Perfector. This was in my, what I got for Christmas haul. Well, it looks like it's definitely like a cream, but it has almost like a pore filling feeling. Like it feels like those, like if Professional and like a cream, like a moisturizer had a baby, because it's like, oh, I had acne product around my pimple, so that's kind of why. But like it does feel quite greasy on my hands. Yeah. And I don't know how it's gonna blend with my oily skin, because I don't really know if it's, because it has that weird like dragging. My pores don't really look blurred. My hands just feel gross. I should have really bought hand sanitizer. It's all the way up there. It's okay, we're just gonna, so while it's kind of sitting in the face, we're gonna do our eyes. And guys, you have no idea how long I waited to use this. This is the Morphe 35O palette. I was so excited. Okay. So going back in with that Luxie brush, we're gonna go into the shade Up Front, which is the first shade in the palette. It's like the matte cream shade, and we're gonna use this just to set our lids. Okay, my teacher just sent me an email, or like, cause she sends emails every day, but it's Sunday. And she's like, oh, sorry that I'm not in school today, but she's like titled at Monday. So I don't know, is she confused, or did we have school today? Because I'm pretty sure it's Sunday. But it's like for like this Monday's date, because today is the 20th. Yeah, it's the 27th. I don't know what she's doing. She's kind of confused. I have this really gross pimple on my lip. I always get lip pimples. It's really bad. We're going to go in with my Luxie 249 brush, my OG favorite brush. And we're going to go in with the shade Creams right here. We're going to mix in a little bit of the shade Newest. That one, they're like both like light kind of brownie shades. And we're going to transition it up. And yeah, I do love Morphe palettes. I have the OG Jaclyn Hill one, and then one of her new ones, which I haven't tried out yet, except like once, but like I don't really remember anything about it that much. And then I have the James Charles palette, of course, and then I have this one, but I tried out, like, I think it was like the 9N palette or something, but that one was like really powdery, and it wasn't the best palette ever, because I used it at my friend's house. But, so yeah, I want to kind of experiment more with Morphe shades. So now we use that. So the palette, like the browns in here all look very similar, like Newest, like very similar to the shade Bake. And I think now I'm going to mix together that shade Bake and So Fetch. So Fetch is right down there, that third shade in the first row. Is that a column? We don't know. But I do want to kind of get into the orange shades. So I'm still going in with the transition brush, but just focusing this in the outer transition. And sorry, I am filming in the bathroom again, and I know the bathroom has very bad lighting to it. But, I mean, what else can you do? Like, all my, because, like, it's, like, 3 o'clock, and it gets so dark at, like, literally, if you looked in the bathroom window, it'd be dark. So I have to do it in like a lighter place, and my room doesn't have the best lighting either, so we're gonna get orange lighting. But I will try to film earlier. It's just like I watched a movie. If you guys remember the Disney movie Frenemies, oh my god, so good. If you don't remember what happened in it, it's such a good movie. My crease brush from IBY, quite dirty, but you know, that's fine. We're gonna go into more orange. I don't know, because there's so many like cool tone shades, but like that orangey shades are calling me. So hard to choose. I think I'm gonna do more orangey tone look. I think I'm gonna do the shade Hey. Oh, not even Hey and Sting. I like touched an orange shade because they're quite similar to, like, just one's darker. And we're gonna apply this into the crease. Someone's probably like plowing this out. Literally Friday it was 3 degrees, and it's Fahrenheit. I should probably say that. 3 degrees Fahrenheit, because in the US we use Fahrenheit, and it's so cold, and I like apply. So you know, that's fun. I wish it's a little extended there. It's okay. I don't even have like a product to do. Cut crease and stuff. You know what? That's fine. Now we're going to dip in to the gorgeous shade called Extra, this bright orange. We're going to focus this in the crease, but maybe a little lower than the other ones because this one is such a bright color. As you can actually see it. And I know like the 3502 is supposed to be like better, but I don't know, because like it's more warm tone, but I have so many warm tones palette. I mainly wanted it for like all the brown shades, but the oranges are just calling me today. And then just to finish up the crease kind of a little bit, we're gonna take Burnt Spice, and we're gonna focus this in the outer crease. Not even like creasing it up, but like in the outer kind of V section. Whenever I say outer V, I know this is like so old. I think of RTL Beauty 101 when she was dating Isaac. Like, he did her makeup and he was like, I'm gonna put this in the outer V, and she goes, how did you know that? Like, don't come at me if you're like a Tyler and Rachel fan. I love them together too, but like I don't know why that's like in my head. Just because the bone is kind of dull now, I'm gonna take the shade Popular, and these like sheen shades are what I love for the brow bone, and I just apply it with my finger, and it just like adds like a little bit of sheen. Yeah, it's so pretty. Okay. I wish I would have known. There's so many gorgeous lid shades, as we can tell, but I either want to use the shade Glow Girl or even the shade Legacy. So I think I'm gonna actually do Legacy, because I always do like lighter gold stuff. So will it match with, you know, we're gonna make it work. So I'm gonna go in with my Luxie 245 brush and dip into the shade Legacy, the middle shade in the first row. And I'm gonna apply this all over the lid. And this is without a like concealer or primer on top, or like a glue, and it's definitely really pretty. It's definitely showing up. It's just not like super bold, but like if you like don't want that, that's definitely good. There's a bit of fallout, so that's why we did this first. but it's definitely a really gorgeous shade. And I like how it looks, and we're going for like more of a natural warm eye today. But you can definitely go in with like darker looks with this palette. And then on the same brush, I'm gonna dip into a little bit of this shade at the bottom called Sizzle. It's so pretty, but I wouldn't want it on my lid because it is a darker brown. But it is on the orange side, and I'm gonna apply this like just like kind of like the outery crease. It has like, it's like a brown orange, but it has like orangey red tones to it. And I just think it looks so pretty on the outer kind of creasy part. But like, if this is your jam for the lid, it's definitely really gorgeous. It's just not my jam for the lid. Just like going a little bit on the inside, just for like a little halo-y kind of effect, but not a full halo eye. I'm going to take this brush. As you can tell, it's definitely like low, but we'll clean that up with foundation and stuff. It's good. I'm not gonna be using my new beauty blender because I don't want to ruin a new one yet, but we have our old one for later. But lastly, okay, this isn't from Christmas, but I got from Nordstrom. They had the brand Model & Co, which I've heard of, and this is their collab with Karl Lagerfeld or Feld. And this was like their eyeliner. I don't remember what it's called, but this is in 24 karat Coral. And basically one side's like this metallic shade and one side's this glittery shade. And I want to incorporate it into the look. So over, it's like a eyeliner. Oh, it's so wet. Probably should have done that first. I'm gonna go with my Avon cream shadow brush. It's very, very liquidy. You should have just applied a little bit, unlike me, because I'm stupid. And I'm kind of like mixing it into the product just so we get like a fun color. But it's definitely really pretty. And I'm gonna do the other side off camera, so I'll be right back. So now that we have both eyes glossed, I'm gonna go back in with the Luxie brush I used, and we're gonna mix together the shade Legacy with Glow Girl, which is a little bit lighter. And I don't have a mirror. I put it down while I was doing the other projects. Ooh, that's really, really pretty, mixed kind of together. I know it's good. It's really, really pretty. That's a really nice base. Obviously, if you watch any of my videos, I cannot do eyeliner for the life of me, so I'm not going to be testing it out as an eyeliner. I'm going back into Sizzle to darken. But it's definitely very thin and like watery like. It's really pretty too and pigmented. So now we have that gold kind of shade on the other half of it. And this Morphe Palette's really good, by the way. I definitely want to use it some more. And I think I'm going to just kind of apply a little on top. Sorry, that was like really quiet. It is definitely, this one would definitely not be that great for like just eyeliner, but I think it's really pretty as like a glitter kind of topper. It's a really gorgeous gold. And I really love adding like glittery, metallic-y things to look. That's what it looks like. Really, really pretty. I do like this product, and it was $5. They also have like lip products and even a palette, but the palette didn't really impressed me like looks wise, but I really wanted to try out a liquid lipstick. I think it was like Saint Tropez, but maybe the lip gloss or the liquid lipstick. But it was really cool. So we're gonna skip mascara for now since we have our primer in. It definitely feels like it's set in. We're just gonna ignore this pimple right here. I feel like my skin looks pretty fine. But we do have a foundation that I've used before. The Acne Fighting Foundation from e.l.f. The only thing is just like, this is the shade Porcelain, but it looks like it's gonna be dark. Or not. Because it is, I do like this foundation. It's like a very light coverage foundation. I really should have wet my beauty blender, but I didn't. Because like when I do concealer every day, I don't wet it. Don't like attack me. But I just don't. Because like that's kind of a waste and it blends out the same. I like just brushing like my everyday brushes, so I don't have like a foundation brush because that's over somewhere else. And again, it's gonna look orange because of the lighting in here. It's definitely not my shade, but like it's good enough, especially when you use concealing powder. I feel like I'm more pinky toned. I don't know if that's like actually what's happening or not. Like, wiping it off. I feel like, yeah, you definitely want to wet your sponge, but I didn't. I guess I'm just gonna use my hands to kind of help blend it out because I don't have any brushes. I know I'm ratchet. I'm also not gonna like concealing any acne because I just don't want to get more acne. But yeah, let's look at it. But I do like this foundation. It does like just like make everything look even, and I feel like if you do just get like a lighter coverage, you just want everything to like look even and nice, and I really do like that one for this. I'm using a really old concealer from Nude Sticks. If you haven't watched my decluttering video, I think I mentioned that I kept this. We're just going to be concealing the under eyes today, but this is the concealer pencil, Crayon Corrector in Light 2, and I got this in an Ipsy bag. And usually I prefer like liquidy concealers, but I think that does look pretty nice. I do like the color of it. I think it's my perfect like brightening kind of shade. I'm going to kind of clean up my eyeshadow. I don't know how that one got like so out. But I like it. Look at it. This is mine good, but before, so it doesn't crease, we're gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me powder. And then for my my powder for the rest of my face, do I have any cream products? No, I don't. Okay. I have a powder that's my sister's, but I just really want to try it out, but it's like too dark for me because my sister's really tan. So we're gonna actually mix the two together. I'm gonna kind of like half bake this, so it's like not really baking, but it's kind of is. I don't know. My face is weird. Okay, so we're gonna mix the Maybelline Fit Me. I'm gonna use a little bit of that. And then this is the Bare Minerals Blemish Ready foundation, but it's in shade number 5, which as you can tell, definitely not my shade. I'm gonna, since it like has like the mesh kind of thing, I'm gonna go over it with a brush. Okay, that's definitely a lot more than I need. I'm gonna use my bronzer brush for this just because, again, I didn't bring a foundation brush. And I tried like, I wanted to wear this out because like I want like a nice kind of thing, but like I was like, why? How else can I say? This is definitely very dark on me. Like, not very dark, it just like looks really tan, so I couldn't like wear this. But the mixing of the two looks really, really flawless. Like, I love how my skin looks. You can't really tell because, like, again, I have really bad skin. But, like, I like the kind of effect it gives. I'm going to grab a lip balm, too, just for when I'm done. And I do like the packaging, like, how it is a kind of matte approach. It is, like, on, like, bigger things. it's like picking up, but like it's nice over my acne, like a good, it doesn't cover it, but it's not like ruining it, tampering anything. So if I ever need to look bronze, I can definitely use this powder. It is more on the expensive side, but it's okay. We're gonna go back in with the Eco Twist brush because next we're using what I was so excited to test out, the Ofra Midi Palette in Toasted Cashmere. So this is the Versatile Matte Bronzer, and I was just like so excited to use. I'm crazy for you. If anyone knows what song I'm singing, you get 1,000,000 points. I'm just gonna do light contour with this brush, like kind of just like defining it. But if you guys don't know, I really only use Hoola because I have like 2 things of it. But I want to like use, but this definitely gives a really nice warmth, and it looks scary because it's so like dark. But it's definitely like a lighter one. Bronzer. Yeah, it's definitely really like lighter than I expected. And I do like the mirror on it. But yeah, it's a little lighter than I thought. I don't know. Because like I thought it was like maybe a darker palette because like it looks very dark. But it's definitely showing lighter. But we gotta put on our lip balm because our lips are chapped. Now for blush, we're going in with the blush in this palette, which is called Cheer, and it's a very bright shimmery blush. And I dipped into that 2 times. I'm gonna kind of like go over the palette. Like, look at that, look at that. Do you see that? Ooh, very, very, very pigmented. If you wanna look like Anna and Elsa, like any Disney character, you want to have like bright pink cheeks, it is definitely the blush for you. Definitely want to dip into it like once only to get like a great, it's definitely a pretty color. This is like very, very pigmented. But guys, this is the moment I've been waiting for. We are going to use Rodeo Drive. Like, oh my God, it's so pretty. You can't really, it's not really picking up. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Like I gotta, maybe I'll do this better. Like, there's always a side. Yeah, I do see that. That is gorgeous. If you love like this highlighter, this is, okay, such a good highlighter. The blush in here is pretty. It's definitely really pigmented, so you're gonna get a lot of product out of that. But the bronzer is actually like, it like doesn't come on as pigmented. Like swatching it, because I didn't swatch this, like that was, it's quite dry and there's not a lot of product to it. And so if you are fair skinned, I would definitely, you could like get away with it since it just comes off really light. You might want to like even scrape around the first layer because I'm like digging into that. But it's very, very light, so yeah. But this highlighter, I'm just like so excited. I'm gonna use this highlighter a lot. And then if I ever need like a really bright pink anything, I can use that. We're gonna go into the Morphe palette. And we're going to go into the shade that's been calling me this whole time, Pop. Yeah, it doesn't really, it's more on the pinky side. Oh, so creamy. And, oh, so pretty. Every day I do like an inner corner highlighter, but I usually use like a white gold highlighter. But that is really, really pigmented. Blend it out a tad. So pretty. I really like this Morphe palette. And the glitter dried down, so it's like less pow now, but it's definitely really pretty still. We do have a mascara. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Plumping Mascara. And this is actually my mom's, that I stole it from. No, I'm kidding. She gave it to me. But I've never tried this out. I use the eye cream from this line, and I love it. It's supposed to be plumping, which I don't know if I've ever like heard of a plumping mascara. Like I've heard of like plumping lip products. It smells kind of like the Ciate Wonder Wand does, like kind of like doughy. But it definitely lengthened my lashes. It's like a before and after. It is like less volumizing, but it's more like lengthening and kind of even curling. But it looks really nice. It's definitely something I would use again. And if it's like hydrating, I feel like that'd be so good because like my lashes get really dry. I know it's like really random. And I'm just gonna kind of like my parents are on. This is the brush. It's very big. So yeah, it's definitely more like lengthening, but it does look really nice. I don't hate it. I do like it. So lastly we have lips, and I didn't show this in my Christmas thing, but I got this like firecracker a few days after Christmas, and it came with the melted metallic liquid lipstick from Too Faced and You Better Work and the Do Better Than Sex mascara, but since I've already tried that out and love it, I'm not gonna try it out, but I don't really like. It smells good. It's definitely the same formula as like the melted matte, like the feeling of like the thinness. It is gonna be like a little patchy right there just because of my acne. It's definitely really cool toned. It's definitely not super metallic, which is nice. I don't hate it. It's definitely not a color I would wear. But formula-wise, I like it. And this one's like not super metallic-y. I don't know, but it doesn't match with this eye look for sure. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed me testing out some makeup products. Oh, my hair is frizzy. But yeah, I'll see you guys in next week's video, and make sure to subscribe and give it a fun thumbs up so you can see more videos from me. I'll see you guys later. Bye.